zone.
Greetings, fellow Fright Fiends. It's your buddy Boogeyman Ben here for another episode of Boogeyman Ben's Horror Zone, and I want to apologize for the fact that this is a very long overdue video. It's been almost 2 weeks since I've done a video. The last one I did was my Part 6, Jason Lives Friday the 13th tribute. There's been good reasons for why I haven't done videos. Main ones being just work. Very busy, very tired. Again, I'm getting home very late at night, so sometimes it's very tough for me to do videos. It's just one of those things where I just haven't had the time to put into the channel like I've wanted to. Plus, there's some things I would really like to do differently on the channel. I'm just thinking about, you know, ways to make the channel more interesting, ways to make the videos more interesting. I feel like I got into kind of a rut with some of my stuff that I was doing. And again, I think it's just with anything, with any medium that you're putting out to the public, you kind of want to make sure that it's inviting, and I want to make it a little bit more interactive. And I know that there's tons of comments that I need to follow up with people on, comments, emails, and I apologize for everybody that's written to me that I haven't followed up with, but just know that I will be following up with you. Today's video is going to be on quite an array of movies that I've picked up over the last couple months. I haven't done a video where I showcased any new Blu-rays or DVDs in quite some time, and I've picked up quite a few. A lot of these I wanted to do independent segments on, and I still probably will, but I thought that this would be a good intro back into the channel and just showcase some of the stuff I've picked up over the last couple weeks. So, actually, the last couple months. So here, I mean, just to show you what I'm talking about, here's the stack of stuff that I've gotten, and it's pretty amazing and pretty substantial. So I am going to show these off, and I hope everyone looks forward to it. Please stay tuned. Okay, the first movie I want to show off is Arrow Video's release of Crimes of Passion. This is a movie I have been looking for forever. It will be a movie I focus on for my Anthony Perkins tribute segments, which I'm really enjoying doing. They're not the biggest, you know, draws to the channel, but I really enjoy doing it. And the whole work that I'm putting into those videos could lead to something bigger than I'm actually thinking about doing. I haven't watched this yet. I did watch some of the special features, but I'm really happy to have picked this one up. I'm really getting into Arrow Videos, and when I found out they were doing this one, I mean, I was so excited because the previous release of this, which I don't think it was ever on Blu-ray, I could be wrong, but the DVD release of it was impossible to find, and then it was ridiculously priced online. So really happy to have gotten this one. It's a beautiful box, really nice. Let's see, I took the slipcover off, and this is what it looks like. And then to open it up, you got the 2 discs here in the insert right there. And if you take out the DVD, you have the original poster art for the film. And the booklet included is very nice. It's got, you know, cast and crew. It's got a bunch of little write-ups here. Got some images of Kathleen Turner. Love the image on the back of Mr. Perkins. Blair Witch 2, Book of Shadows. My wife and I found this one at Rasputin's for like, I think it was like $2 or $3, with the announcement that The Woods is actually going to be a sequel to the original Blair Witch project, which is just going to be called Blair Witch. I thought I'd revisit Book of Shadows, and my wife and I found that it is still as bad as we remembered. Oh, and Dracula's getting into the mix. He wants to know what I'm doing. Drac, what are you doing? You checking out the movies? Dracula. What you doing, buddy? No. No, come on. Come on, come on. No. So yeah, Book of Shadows is still as bad as we remembered. It's got some interesting elements to it, but overall it's just a piss poor sequel, in my opinion, to the masterpiece that is Blair Witch Project. The next film we picked up, and this was one my wife found in the cult section, was Saturday the 14th. And I remember watching this film as a kid because I think it was PG. Yeah, it's PG, and I remember watching this as a kid. because it was monsters, and I didn't understand satire when this was first out, but I remember enjoying this film as a kid, and I'm really kind of anxious to revisit it after so many years. Next one I want to showcase is Batman v Superman, the Ultimate Edition. Of course, this is the R-rated cut of the film. I have watched it. I really did like it more than the theatrical release. I know it's almost 3 hours. It's 3 hours in length now. But this is a really nice Target exclusive digibook. This is a really nice release. I really think they did a great job on putting this out. It's got Art of Justice. Some of the imagery in here, I mean, is really nice. So yeah, just a really nice release. Got Wonder Woman on the back. Really happy with this movie. Like I said, it's grown on me. I gave it a good review when it first came out, but I really enjoyed the ultimate cut of the film a lot better than the theatrical. But yeah, I think it's a great film, and I'm really looking forward to Justice League. I think it's going to be great. Next one I want to showcase is The Real Ghostbusters Volume 1. Just found this at the grocery store, and I was like, I loved this cartoon as a kid, and with the Ghostbusters movie coming out, they're putting out, I've seen this as a box set, and I've seen this as individual releases. I would like to get all of them individually because they're really inexpensive. It's like $9 for this one. But yeah, this collects, I mean, it's got 12 cartoons from the original Ghostbusters series that I loved as a kid, and yeah, I was really happy to pick this one up. Next one is a John Carpenter film that's one of my favorite John Carpenter films, and that's In the Mouth of Madness. I love this film. It's probably one of, I think, his best films, and I could not find this film for the longest time. I was so happy to have picked it up. And I haven't watched it since I picked it up, but this was a true find for me because I've been looking for it for quite a while. Next one I picked up was Green Room. I did watch the film, and I wasn't crazy about it. I need to watch it again because I didn't watch it all in one sitting. I thought Anton Yelchin was great in the film. Just wasn't crazy about. I kept hearing how great Patrick Stewart was in it, and I just didn't get it. I might just need to check the film out again and watch it from start to finish instead of breaking it up like I did. Maybe it'll have a greater impact on me. But still glad that I picked it up, and like I said, rest in peace Anton Yelchin. He was fantastic as always in it. Again, this is just one I picked up at Rasputin's. I found it. It's Les Miserables. This is one that the late Richard Jordan and, of course, Anthony Perkins did. I believe this was in the 70s. I could be mistaken, but saw it and had to pick it up because I'm trying to pick up every Anthony Perkins film that I can. So really excited to check this one out. Next one is Just Desserts, The Making of Creepshow. I absolutely loved this. This was just a fantastic, fantastic documentary, and I know it's an older documentary. It actually came out, I said in a video that it came out a lot longer ago than it did. It actually came out in 2007, and it was part of, I believe, the Creepshow release overseas. But we never got it here in the States. But it is a terrific documentary, and there's some great stuff on here like Horror's Hallowed Grounds. There's actually some classic features featuring, there's some classic segments featuring Tom Savini. Like I said, the Horror's Hallowed Ground is fantastic. There's extended interview segments, which I haven't watched yet. But yeah, it's just a great documentary. If you are a fan of Creepshow, you owe it to yourself to pick this one up. The next one I picked up was Mark of the Devil. My wife actually talked me into getting this one. This one actually features some terrific performances by Udo Kier, Herbert Loam from the Pink Panther movies, and Reggie Nalder, who played Barlow in Salem's Lot. And one of the reasons why we picked this one up is that it comes with its own vomit bag, which I thought was really an interesting touch. This movie was apparently banned in quite a few countries, and it came out in like the early 70s. I believe 1970 this came out. Very interesting film, one that really actually sticks with you, and one that I'm very happy that I own. Seeing Reggie Nalder without the Barlow makeup and seeing him play a different character was really cool, and I love Udo Kier, he's awesome, and then Herbert Loam I've always respected from Pink Panther movies, and of course The Dead Zone. So yeah, fantastic pickup. This is 5 Miles to Midnight. This is another Anthony Perkins film featuring Sophia Loren, the gorgeous Sophia Loren. I've never seen this film. This came out after Psycho. I thought the cover was fantastic. Also, it's just another film of his that I'm trying to pick up as many films of Perkins that I can. I haven't watched it yet, but really looking forward to it and was really happy to have found it. Next one I got is another copy of Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho. This one is a collectible pop art. I saw it in Berkeley. My wife actually pointed it out to me. then I saw it a lot cheaper at Walmart, and I got it for like $8 at Walmart. And this is I'm trying to think how many copies. I think this is my 4th copy of Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho. So yeah, I have quite a few of these, and you know, I just absolutely love this pop art, and I will probably leave it sealed because I already have the steelbook of it. I have it on Blu-ray, and then I have it on DVD as well. So one of my favorite movies ever. Couldn't pass up another copy, and this art is just fantastic. Another movie I picked up recently was 10 Cloverfield Lane. My wife and I really love this movie. Was really disappointed we didn't get a chance to see it in theaters. Love John Goodman, Mary Elizabeth Winstead, both fantastic performances in this film. This is one that is probably going to be one of my favorites of the year. Next movie I picked up is a movie called Seven Below. I did watch it. It's not very good. I bought it because I love Ving Rhames. Huge fan of the actor. I'm not a big fan of Val Kilmer. I like him in certain things, like Tombstone. I think he's fantastic. Real Genius was great. Top Gun, of course. Also loved him in Heat, but he's pretty bad in this movie. But I really like Ving Rhames in it because Ving Rhames is really creepy in it, and I think he's the sole part of the film that I actually really enjoyed. But yeah, really got it cheap. I think it was like $2 or something like that. But reason I got it is because of Ving Rhames. Huge fan of the guy, but the film is not very good. Another release that I picked up, we got this really cheap. I think this was $1. This is some Hammer films. I'm trying to get a lot of these Hammer films, and you have Dracula and His Brides, which is actually, I believe it has a different title. I'll put that below. I can't recall it offhand right now, but for some reason they changed it for here in the States. And then you also have Torture Chamber, which is featuring, both feature Christopher Lee, and Peter Cushing is actually in the Dracula and His Brides, which is actually the last Dracula movie that was made by the two. So yeah, we started watching it, but we need to finish it. I haven't watched Torture Chamber yet, but again, this one was really cheap, and it's not sealed very well. It's an old release. Double feature, one low price is what it says, but yeah, we got it for like 99 cents. And then also found The Bat, starring Vincent Price. Haven't heard of this film and haven't seen it, but I love Vincent Price, and again, it was $1. Then we also have the Horror Express, which I've never heard of before. This one is featuring Christopher Lee, so I picked this one up as well. Again, another $1. Got a Hammer film, Dracula Has Risen from the Grave. I thought this was really cool. Love Christopher Lee. Unfortunately, he passed away last year, but trying to get all of the Hammer films that exist that he played Dracula in. I was really happy to find this one. Now on to Batman the Killing Joke, which I haven't watched yet, and I've heard mixed things about it. Some of the things that I've been hearing about it, I think people bitching about are a little ridiculous. I grew up with the Alan Moore graphic novel. Really loved that graphic novel. In fact, I just rebought it because I had sold my original copy of it like an idiot. But really anxious to watch this film. Love Mark Hamill, love Kevin Conroy. Really excited to see how this translates to an animated film. And then finally, which is not a horror film, but it's a film that my wife and I enjoyed quite a bit, and it's Keanu. We watched this in the theater. I think it was like right around like late April that this came out. We had such a good time with this film. We were the only ones, I think, laughing in the audience. We just love cats. We have 3 cats. And just the whole concept of Keanu, and I love Key and Peele. They're just fantastic, and this film was just a lot of fun, and it's got some horror elements to it. That's why I kind of included it, but yeah, a great film. If you haven't seen it, I definitely recommend giving it a chance. So yes, quite a stack of movies. I know it's been quite a while since I've done a video showcasing some new Blu-rays and DVD pickups. I hope everyone's enjoyed this. If you want to share some thoughts, please leave them in the comment section below. Would love to hear from everyone. I promise more videos are coming up, especially in the next week or two. Got some stuff coming, and I'm really excited to show it off and talk about some new things that I want to do here on the channel. So I look forward to what everyone has to say about this video, and I hope everyone will stay tuned for some more cool stuff coming real soon. Take it easy. Stay scared. Peace.